Hi, this is Vidashi Studios. Let's discuss what is happening in the world at large, Africa, and everything concerning every country that you can actually think of. Today we are on Ethiopia, and guess what? This is what is happening in Ethiopia right now, shared by the African Thousand People, saying, Boeing has opened its African headquarters in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Boeing is the world's largest aerospace company. Okay, so some good news happening in Ethiopia recently. Okay, saying is that the Boeing company, an aerospace company, the biggest in the world right now, has opened their first ever headquarters and is opening in Ethiopia. Big congratulations to Ethiopia. I know this can actually boost the economy, boost individual work, boost creativity, boost engineering, boost almost everything can actually be part of it. Because you all know how the aviation company is how huge, and also it also needs a lot of money too, bro. It's one of the industries that actually dive inside more money, Charlie. It needs a lot. So having this headquarters in Africa and also being inside Ethiopia is huge. So big congratulations to the Ethiopian economy, the Ethiopian people, and hopefully, as you know, the Ethiopian Airlines is actually the biggest airlines in Africa too. So it's actually beautiful, and hopefully they can have a good collaborations to also deliver and give us more interesting services as the Ethiopian Airlines are doing also. Okay, so big shout out to Ethiopians and big shout out to Africa for this. This is a great move here. Well, see this. This one came and says strategic, futuristic, and smart. Ethiopia has gotten its aviation business right. It's a win for America and Ethiopia. God bless Ethiopia. Okay, so my Ethiopian people, that is a Nigerian and African also sharing how happy he is, like something that like this has happened to you guys. He says it's a big win-win for a situation for you guys, for Ethiopia and America large. So good. We all know how great the Ethiopian Airlines have actually worked. So they deserve. I'm not surprised that Boeing have decided to have their headquarters in Ethiopia. I can tell you for a fact that for African Airlines, Ethiopia is actually the leading one in Africa here. So they deserve that much. Well, again, this one also saying Boeing in Addis Ababa. This is huge and a boost inspiring economic growth in the region. Now, that's true though. Seems like a lot of Africans are happy for Ethiopia and this is happening, okay? This one also says this is a huge win for Ethiopia. Huge. Wow, my Ethiopians, Africans love you guys so much and they are actually being behind you and wishing you all the great things you guys can actually imagine. Well, this one also says the aviation sector is about to get interesting. Leadership, development and training and job creation. That's so true though. That is so true. The Ethiopian aviation sector is actually going to be booming, and I know what I'm talking about here. The aviation industry is actually worth billions of dollars. And trust me, if you're having a headquarters like that from a Boeing company, trust me, it's actually huge, big win for the Ethiopian people and the Ethiopian aviation industry. Well, how about we actually dive inside and see what is actually happening between Boeing and the Ethiopian airline industry? Okay, let's go. So he says, Boeing sets up base in Ethiopia, posted on May 3rd, 2025. So it says Boeing has opened an office in Addis Ababa to serve as the company's administrative hub in the region. Okay, so he says the president of Boeing Middle East, Turkey, Africa, and Central Asia said the company's expanded footprint in Africa was a testament to its commitment to the region's aerospace industry. It also says this office will allow us to work more closely with our more than 60 airline customers on the continent, forge strategic partnership, enhance safety standards, and contribute to the ongoing effort to expand Africa's aviation industry, which is a key driver of the region's economy, said Guta Era. Okay, so that is the president of Boeing in Africa. Well, he also says Boeing also has an office in Johannesburg and has field service representatives stationed with airlines in Algeria, Egypt, Ethiopia, Kenya, Morocco, Tanzania, and Togo. Heading the office will be Hanko Tarafshah, MD of Boeing Africa. Though Africa is among the most promising markets in terms of economic and business growth, being closer to our customers, government stakeholders, and suppliers will enable us to develop solutions that best address the needs of Africa's aviation sector, said Shaw. So according to the African Airlines Association, Boeing collaborates with suppliers in Ethiopia, Morocco, and South Africa with partnership valued at around $40 million. That is 746.8 million rand. So Boeing had more than 500 aircraft operated by African carriers, represents nearly 70% of the regional market, said Africa Airlines Association. Okay, so that is some interesting facts and figures about the whole issue that I've actually enlightened you guys on to know what is actually happening in Ethiopia concerning their biggest deal right now in the aviation sector, when Boeing is building one of the biggest and largest headquarters in Ethiopia right now. So big congratulations to the Ethiopian aerospace and then to Boeing as well, and big congratulations to Africa and airline industry too. The name is Vadashi. This is something to discuss around the world, and today we were on Ethiopia. Thank you for your time. Catch you same time next time.